Thank you for tuning in, but I'd love for you to consider something. Joining us behind the scenes of the #1 chill spot. This is a place where you get exclusive content, guided meditations, a space for members to chat, plus all the stream replays are exclusively in our chill space, and you get access to our stream calendar so you do not have to miss another stream. This is a ad-free, distraction-free space, a safe place where you can go on the internet, ground yourself, connect. It's a space curated just for you. Mobile app and desktop version available. Just click the link in the description. Think about it. I'd love to see you there. Be back. I got my lap saying Suhong tea. I actually said I wasn't gonna drink black tea today, but then I was like looking at it and I was like, I'm like, we're gonna drink some black tea today. But it's all good. We already had some curly green tea this morning, which was absolutely divine. It was a blessing. It was an experience, you know? We can have experiences. We can create experiences early in the morning, in the afternoons, even on our lunch breaks from work. You know, we can create an experience for ourselves that elevates ourselves, that heightens ourselves, that tunes ourselves, that tweaks ourselves, right? Sometimes we think there's something wrong with us, but all we need is a little tweaking, a little tuning, right? You got to see yourself like an instrument, like one of God's most beautiful, rarest instruments, you know? Sometimes we just got to tune ourselves so, you know, we can be expressed in the right frequency, in a beautiful tone, in a beautiful way. Let me remind you that whatever you are going through, you already know that you are growing through. You know, that's just ancient knowledge that we remind ourselves, even in modern times, that the things that we are going through, we are growing through. You know, they are equipping us, you know, with beautiful lessons and molding us, and, you know, allowing us to activate parts of ourselves, more confidence, more compassion, more resilience, right? More creativity. Sometimes the limitations we have really can birth our creativity. Sometimes you may only have 2 colors to paint with, and at the end of the day, you work with what you got and you create something magnificent, you know? I remember when I first started creating videos, I didn't have really any equipment. And I had nothing to put the camera on to get like a smooth shot. So I'll put on rollerblades and I would show up to these video shoots and people be like, what is this guy doing? I'm on like rollerblades. But when they saw the finished product, they were like, oh my God, he's a genius. You know, I was looking crazy when I pulled up because, you know, these people are probably used to, like, you know, guys pulling up with equipment and the camera bags, but I was fresh. I was out the womb. Like, I didn't even know what the functions were called, but I just had vision. I just had raw talent and I made it happen. And after they're like, oh my God, he's a genius. You know, so whatever we are going through, we are growing through. We know that, right? It's beautiful. This morning I was meditating, and in that meditation, I felt like I was in a rush. I was thinking of things I had to do, and my breathing was starting to, its pace, its rhythm was starting to develop, but at a faster speed that I didn't like. And then I heard like this voice. It felt like this voice, you know, it's probably my higher self. And I was like, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you in a rush to? I was like, I really have no reason to rush. Like, where am I going? It wasn't even like, where are you going today? It was just more like in life, you know, because I woke up and I'm like, the next 6 weeks, we're going to be on a sprint because I'm going to Japan in March. And there's a lot of things I want to do before that. But I like put myself in this like rushful spirit right away. And I was like, where are you going? Remember what we've been talking about? The destination is in every step. The destination is in every breath. So why don't you just focus on this breath right now? Why are you thinking about these millions of things while you're trying to meditate at 6 a.m. in the morning? I was like, you right. Where am I going? Nowhere. I'm here. I'm right here. You know, we present. We're preserving our presence, our breath, you know, slowing down. And then, you know, we naturally pick up this speed. I always say, your craft and yourself blooms with care, not speed. But when we step into alignment, then naturally we can pick up the speed, right? Because now we in alignment. It's nice to be full speed in the direction that matters. But when you in a rush, you may go full speed in the wrong direction. You ever done that, like in a relationship? You go commit full speed with somebody and it's not the person you're supposed to be with. And next thing you know, it's a really toxic relationship. And now you got to do all this healing and go all the way back around and be like, okay, let's get in the direction that matters. What if we just slow down a little bit, What is for me will be. What isn't, man, we just set it free. I'm not trying to control every aspect of life. No. Not at all. Why? There's no point. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. And our time, our energy, our attention is our greatest currency, isn't it? It's where you're supposed to nod with me and say, yes, Heinz, my attention and my currency and my energy is beyond valuable. Your inner resources are worth more than Jeff Bezos' income. That's the attitude I want you to have. You're like, Heinz, but that's billions. Exactly. Your inner resources, I'm not saying your bank account. I'm saying your inner resources, what you are capable of, your abilities, your power is worth more than Jeff Bezos' income, okay? Okay? There is a window of opportunity when you allow what is for you to be. There is a window of opportunity when you allow what isn't to be free, right? Letting go. Sometimes we don't like to let go, but when we let go, we create space, right? Space is beautiful. When we create space, we allow room for more beautiful things to flow in or beautiful things to emerge from within, right? Regardless which one. They're both amazing and beautiful. So are we creating space in this season? Maybe we're creating space. Maybe you got to create some more space for things just to be. Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm not going to let go of this thing until something else happens. I don't want to be in a liminal space. I don't want to be in a place where I don't have something. But maybe first you got to let go of something to create that space. So that next thing says, oh, wow, that space is inviting me to come in. Maybe it's a new position, a job, a career. Maybe it's a person, or maybe it's a romantic person for yourself, right? Creating space. All we're doing is really developing a sound mind right now in these sessions. Alignment isn't hard to find when you have a sound mind. That's one thing for sure. A sound mind should be like the goal that's my goal every single day, is a sound mind. Because a sound mind is a whole mind. It's a nourished mind. It's a calm mind. It's a present mind. It's a creative mind. And that's why we just take a moment today. We breathe, we slow down, we reflect, and we remind ourselves that we are aligning and we are cultivating a sound mind. We have 300 people here in the building. What a beautiful group of people. 85 likes. Let's try to get those likes a little bit up to at least 100. Here at the number one chill spot, we don't really play the game. We kind of break a lot of rules. I don't even look at my metrics like that. We just show up and we do what we want to do. And we can do that with the support of the community. Without the support of the community, then it's a lot harder. And then it's like, you got to play the game of the YouTube. And, we just like doing what we want to do, We come on here for an hour, hang out and experience. Look at the title of the video. What is the title of the video today? I said, hi, how are you? It's Monday. That's basically breaking the rules of YouTube, right? Hi, there's no even thumbnail on this stream. It's probably whatever YouTube picked. Because we just wanted to show up and connect with you, So do the channel a favor, support with that like button. Your support is greatly appreciated. It allows us to keep this place be like safe, true, chill, and it's just going to get better. We're just going to continuously make it better. And if we detour off its essence, we'll come back. That happens sometimes, right? Sometimes we do detour from ourselves, and that's okay. It's a learning experience. We learn, we come back to ourselves, we tweak, and we understand, oh, what was that thing that let me go in that direction? Oh, was it my ego? Was I afraid? Was I trying to please these people? Next thing you know, we got too far ahead of ourselves, right? Where are you going? Where are you going? Like, why is any of us in a rush? No need to rush, right? The destination is in every step. That is something I truly want to embody. Some days we're there, some days we're not. But like, as easy as a saying like that is, the destination is in every step. Come on, it's hard to embody, because we always tricking ourselves saying, oh, I'll be happy when, or when I have this amount of money, then I can relax, or when I do this, then this will happen and I'll feel like this. We're always setting these potential destinations of when we will be at peace or whatever it may be, right? But when we recognize that the destination is in every step, in every breath, and we embody that as a spiritual practice in itself, right? Then it becomes our reality. And then other people notice, like, how do you take such steps with such precision and perfection and power? And it doesn't seem like you're stuck in the past. It doesn't seem like you're way off in the future. It seems like you're just right here, right? Because you embody it. And we working on that, we working on that. Some days we there, some days we get a little bit ahead of ourselves. And then when we get ahead of ourselves, we notice and we just come back, right? We just come back. Right? No need to chase. We can receive. Sometimes you gotta recognize, I don't chase, I receive. Sometimes it does seem like when you go chasing something, like religiously, that thing starts running away from you. What's crazy? All my biggest opportunities came to me by really not even like, I'm not gonna say not trying, like I work hard, but like not being thirsty. Even all my relationships, like I just doing my thing in my energy, allowing the energy to speak, and then opportunities just come. It's really interesting how that works. And then when you're overly desiring something and you're being like thirsty for it, and all you do is think about it, and you're in angst about it and worry about it, it's like that thing is just running away from you. It must be some like natural law of the universe or something, but it's beautiful. When you just come back to yourself, if it's for me, it's going to be. I'm going to apply myself. I'm going to work hard, but I don't need to chase. You know what? I'm going to receive instead. Be patient. That is mine. It is coming to me. Of course it is. What you need, God already has stored for you. No need to chase. Stay rooted in truth. Stay rooted in you. That is key. Be patient. Ask and you shall receive. A little bit of prayer, prepare, and you'll step into the position that you desire. You'll receive the position that you desire. I love it. Man, when I be putting the reminder deck out here like this, I'm like, man, this thing is colorful. Y'all see the colors? This is colorful. This is wild. It's color therapy. Wild. I like color. I like color. I like tones. One thing I cannot stand is like when they build all these homes in the exact same aesthetic, and you walk in and it's just like gray. Everything is gray. I'm like, what is going on? Where's the vibes? That's just me though. Such a good season we're in right now, right? Not lost exactly where we need to be. We may think we're lost, but if we could pull out and watch and view our story from another perspective, we would see that in our journey, we are exactly where we are supposed to be. Uncertainty is a part of our journey. No story is full of complete clarity. Think about it. When you read a story or you watch a movie, how do the characters start off? Kind of mysterious, right? They have to build that character development, right? They leave aspects out in the beginning so you can become aware later in that story, and it all ties together. And you're like, oh my God, right? Or like, in like a horror film in the beginning, there's something off about somebody. You're like, I don't know what it is about that person. It turns out that they're the one that like ends up doing some crazy stuff. Character development. In those spaces where we are in a liminal space and like we're feeling uncertain and we're feeling lost, it's like that's a place of character development, right? That is where your soul is being developed, right? It's like being worked out, it's being molded. It's learning how to have faith, how to apply, how to not just absorb, right? We need to absorb information, experiences, and then apply it. Apply our knowledge, apply our skills, apply our gifts. That's where the confidence is, in your execution, in your action. That's how you activate it. That's like the water. Like a lot of times we think, let's say your boss comes to you and you're like, yo, I need you to do a presentation for the whole team. And you're like, I don't have the confidence to do that, right? You have the knowledge. That's why the boss is asking you. Boss knows you got the knowledge. That's why he's asking you. But you're like, I do not have the confidence to do that public speaking in front of, in front of 50 people, Mr. Boss Man or Boss Woman. You think now you have to go get the confidence to go do that, not realizing that experience activates the confidence. That's where you get the confidence. You're not going to find it, right? You're not going to go for a walk and find it. You're not going to look in your closet and it's going to be in a box. You're not going to find it. It's already within you. And then you step into that experience and it activates. Now, what can you do before that experience? Of course, well, you can prepare, right? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail, right? And that can help you feel more ready. But the confidence is in that experience. Then you're going to do it and you're going to realize, oh, wow, it wasn't that bad. I could work on this aspect and that aspect, but I did it. I'm alive still. I was reading this near-death experience on Medium. I don't really scroll social media much anymore, but I do like to use the Medium app and read articles. And there's this one guy on there. I like to read his articles about near-death experiences. And he interviews all these people having near-death experiences, and they're quite beautiful. They're quite beautiful. They're quite lovely to read. And one experience, someone passed away and said they were in this like beautiful glowing light, and it was just full of love, and they were just like, they were home. They didn't even want to come back. They're like, yo, don't send me back to earth. And then they said that they were having like some type of like life review with God, or just like all this like light. And this essence was just laughing while looking at the life. It's like, why were you tripping over that? He's like, look at you over there. You were stressed for no reason, not realizing all the gifts that I gave you, not realizing it was all going to be all right. That was just an experience you were having. And God was just laughing. And I was like, that's so cool, right? Imagine that. People think like, people are always putting out this idea, oh, you're going to die and God going to judge you and be like so mad at you. What if God's just laughing? He's like, look at you. You were scared to do that little speech, not realizing what I put into you, just having a good old laugh, laugh it off sometimes, right? The things that we are going through, laugh it off sometimes, use humor, use comedy, learn from it and be like, in hindsight, everything gonna be all right. And know that you are guided and gifted. Know that the Most High, your highest self, whatever your spiritual or non-spiritual beliefs are, know that you are guided, you are gifted, and they're probably just laughing. They're like, they don't even know how much we love them, how much we got them. They don't even know. But thank you for tuning in, but I'd love for you to consider something. Joining us behind the scenes of the #1 chill spot. This is a place where you get exclusive content, guided meditations, a space for members to chat, plus all the stream replays are exclusively in our chill space, and you get access to our stream calendar so you do not have to miss another stream. This is a ad-free, distraction-free space, a safe place where you can go on the internet, ground yourself, connect. It's a space curated just for you. Mobile app and desktop version available. Just click the link in the description. Think about it. I'd love to see you there.